Exercise and movement are essential to decrease swelling and to get blood and lymphatic fluid moving in the legs. My name is Kelly. I'm a physical therapist that specializes in the lymphatic system as well as oncology. And in this video, you can follow along with this gentle, seated exercise routine to help with leg swelling. To get started, we're going to take a few big deep breaths and get our body moving. So we'll take our hands up over our head, big breath in and out. Again, big breath in and out. Let's do one more. Big breath in and out. So we're gonna get into movements. If at any time anything is bothersome or have pain, please scale back, lower your range of motion or how far you're moving, or just hold or do a movement that does feel good. Everything should be pain-free. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna reach up and over, feel a nice big stretch on the side of the body and back. Up and over and back. If there's any pain, we can just lower the range of motion or keeping the shoulders down from there. So up and over and back down and back down, back and forth. Feel a nice big stretch. Using your core to sit up nice and tall in between each movement. If you need the back of the chair to sit upright, that is just fine. Just make sure you try to sit up as tall as you possibly can. If there's any bothersome in the shoulder, maybe you just reach across the body, feeling that nice big stretch. Last two. And one more. Good, okay, next coming up is we're going to be marching in place. Again, try not to be slumped in your chair. Try to sit up as nice as and tall as you can. You can hold on to the arms as needed. It is easier to sit a little bit closer towards the edge of the chair, but make sure that you feel comfortable. Here we go. So we're just gonna get nice and high with our knees. Feel that core work as you try to sit and stay up nice and tall. It's easy to wanna slump down in this one. Get the knee as high as they feel good. Or if that's too much, just even picking your heels up off the ground. We just want to make sure that we're moving the entire time if we can. Back and forth. If you want, you can add arm movements. Back and forth. Okay, you've got 10 more seconds left of these. Keep going. All right, and then relax. Good, next coming up, we're going to be doing side steps. So you can hold on to the chair if you need to. You're gonna be stepping out to the side and back in. Out to the opposite side and then back in. If you wanna add an arm movement in, we absolutely can. We'll do a little bit of both. So go ahead and step out to the side and back. Side and back. We're working out the side of our hip muscles. These are great to help us get out of the chair, to help with walking in a nice, gentle way. Still working on our core by sitting up nice and tall. And we can add the arm in, out the same direction, if that feels good. There you go, and back and forth. You're over halfway done with this movement. Good, just a couple more. And then one more wherever you're at. Good, and then relax. Next, what we're gonna do is we're going to go down, try to touch the ground, and then reach up to the ceiling. So all the way down to the ground and up. If that's not comfortable or that doesn't feel safe for someone, then just try to reach down to your knees and then all the way up. So here we go, reaching down and up. Try to focus on keeping your back nice and flat rather than rounding out your back. Reach down, hinging at your hip. Down and up, down and up. Again, scaling of just touching your knees and reaching up works great. Or we can even reach out and then up and out in front, and then up. About 10 more seconds. Good, last one, and then relax. Next we're gonna do, I'm gonna sit back in the chair a little bit more. We're going to go knee to the chest and down, knee to the chest and down. So it's like marching, but I wanna try to see if you can get your knee up even higher than before. If you need to use your hands a little bit, that is fine, but make sure, again, like we've talked about, nice and tall with what you're sitting. That makes you use your core muscles a lot more. So we're moving. Hope you've joined me by now. Nice big marches, knee to the chest. If you want to add your arms in for a challenge, you can press up at the same time as you march, as long as you can keep yourself up nice and tall in your core. Good. Next we're gonna do, I'm gonna scoot forward a little bit back in my chair. We're just gonna work the legs on this one. We're gonna tap our heel out and then come back in, and then tap the other and come back in. So working the back of the thighs, behind the knees, and getting some motion in our knees. So we're gonna tap out and in, and out and in. Good. And if you want to add some arm movements in there, we can go open and close, or just keep hanging on the side of the chair and focus on sitting up nice and tall. Good, let's do about 10 more seconds. Keep moving. And then go ahead and relax. We're gonna move on onto our ankles and our feet and our wrists and our hands. We're gonna go up on the toes and then try to pick your toes up on your heels. We're gonna go back and forth, rocking on your ankles. At the same time, we're trying to do wrist circles or bend wrist forward and back as we go. Nice and gentle. You can even do open and close with the hands. We do wrists and ankles at the same time. Good. Keep going. Open and close. Up and down on the ankles. And moving those hands and those wrists. Couple more seconds. Good, and then from there we're gonna rest. And next we're gonna go back into marching in place. We're gonna use our legs and our arms if able. Up nice and tall like we've talked about before. I'm gonna scoot forward a little bit to make it a little bit easier, whatever feels good for you. But here we go, nice and tall, march in place. If you start to feel yourself wanting to drop back down into the chair, try to sit up nice and tall. Again, knees as high as they can go, and bring the arms with them. You can speed up if you like, or take it nice and easy. We're gonna finish with about 10 more seconds of marching. Keep going. Good, and then relax. That is movement. We've done our arms and our legs, and hopefully you feel a lot in your core muscles by you working to try to sit up nice and tall with some of those movements. We're gonna finish with a few more deep breaths to relax back down. So we're gonna take our arms and up overhead, big breath in, and out. Again, big breath in, and out. And one more with me, big breath in, and out. And relax. And that's our exercise video for today. If you're looking for other videos, you can check out the exercise playlist on my channel. Other than that, you can also find other resources on my website and on my Instagram. I hope you all enjoyed that video, and we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, everyone.